Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm so excited you are here because today this amazing East African mama is going to make this amazing West African dish. I mean, can it get any better? One, because it is a very amazingly yummy snack to serve your guests. Two, because West Africans are the best and we East Africans would be very lucky to learn from them when it comes to cooking. And three, because it also makes a really nice snack to give your kids, to pack for your kids when they're going to school. So we are going to learn how to make coated peanuts. You guys, I cannot stop eating them. I mean, they are so delicious. Let's get on to the recipe. And if you like this kind of content here, we're all about making motherhood magical when it comes to cooking, cleaning, organizing, keeping our homes beautiful, taking care of ourselves and all that. Hit the subscribe button, and now let's make this amazingness, guys. You guys, this is one of the easiest and yet tastiest and crunchiest snack you can make for your people. And I'm going to show you the ingredients in a short while. But first, I want to explain how I prefer to use raw peanuts as opposed to roasted ones, because roasted ones, if you roast them and then you come to deep fry them, I feel like the skin is going to come off and then, you know, the coating will go aside. But if it's raw, then you're sure that the coating is going to really stick. Now, the trick with the raw ones is you have to make sure that they are thoroughly cooked. Because again, you don't want people biting into your nice coated crunchy peanuts only to find that they are raw on the inside, okay? Nobody wants that. So now, let me show you the ingredients we are going to use. So we are going to need some nutmeg. I have about 2 teaspoons here. Sugar. And we'll need some salt. Baking powder. I have some milk powder. Optional but amazing. I have 3 eggs. I have 3 cups of flour. And here I have 5 cups of raw peanuts, ground nuts, potato. These are raw. So yeah, let's start this. Meanwhile, I have water boiling on the stove, and once I wash the peanuts, we are going to blanch them. That means we're just going to put them in the boiling water for 5 minutes. They will boil for 5 minutes, and then I will drain them and set them aside for an hour to 2 hours as they dry. We start counting the minutes when they actually start to boil, literally, okay? Then we give them 5 minutes. Then we strain them and we leave them to dry. I'll show you shortly. The peanuts have been drying for about 4 hours, and as you can see, I had to divide them into 2 so they could dry faster. And I'm very happy with them because they're pretty dry, as you can see. So now we go on to the next step. Before we fry them, we are going to coat them, hence the term coated peanuts. Hello. So now, first we are going to mix together into our wheat flour. We're going to add our milk powder, okay, and the nutmeg, and our baking powder. Baking powder. In West Africa, they also call these what do they call them? Peanut burgers. Yes. I guess because they're peanuts surrounded by bread. Yep. And we are going to add salt. Remember, we had boiled our peanuts with some salt, so not too much and yet not too little. And then if you want yours to be chili, this is the point at which you would add your chili flavor. Some cayenne pepper like this, but we're making them for our family and we got kids, so yeah, that will definitely not do for them. Okay, so there we have it. our dry ingredients, apart from the sugar, are well incorporated. Now, in the next container, we want to mix our wet ingredients, all right? So we are going to whisk our eggs together with the sugar. I'm debating whether to put 2 eggs or 3. I have a feeling if I put 2, I will regret it. And I don't like regretting. Alright. There we go. 3 eggs. Alright. And then we put in our sugar, which is 1/3 of a cup, which is basically saying quite a lot of sugar. Okay. This is 1/4 cup. And because I completely doubled my recipe, I'll go with 1/2 cup and slightly more, because can we ever be too sweet? I don't think so. All right, and whisk until all the sugar is dissolved. It's gonna be a while. If you've ever wondered how long it takes for sugar to dissolve into eggs, let me solve that mystery for you. It takes a good amount of whisking, but we did it, right? Boom. By the way, my oil my oil for deep frying is heating on the stove as we speak. So it better be quick before it overheats. So now I'm going to put all our peanuts into a large bowl. Okay, mine is largish. Guys, imagine I forgot one key ingredient, and that was cornstarch. Thank God I remembered just before I mixed. I'm going to put in like 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, or slightly more. Okay. Or corn flour. Potato. And mix it. Mixing. Okay. All right. Now we're good to go. Thank God I remembered in due time. Now the fun begins. Here's what to do. Okay. I'll take some of the egg and sugar mixture and pour it all over our peanuts. Then I'm going to shake it and mix it. Make sure they're all coated. Can you see that? Fantastic. You see how they're all shiny? And then I come here and I add 2 tablespoons of our lovely wheat mixture and give it a whirl. Now, you don't want them sticking to each other. You want them to be individually coated. I feel like I need a bigger bowl. This ain't working for me. So I've had to change to a bigger pot because they were not moving so well in the bowl. I guess that's what I get for trying to double the recipe. But let's keep going. so they are well and evenly coated. I'm just separating the last few that were stuck together, and now let's go over to our hot oil and fry these babies. So make sure your oil is hot enough and on a medium heat, because we want them to cook evenly, but also to make sure they cook on the inside. Move them about. And they're done. The minute they start turning golden brown, we remove them from the fire so that they don't burn. Because as I learned, they'll continue cooking even after we have removed them from the fire because of the heat of the oil that is in them. Of course, I've already lined my tray here with some paper serviette, so that we can drain the excess oil. My goodness, the color is like a whoa. Boom, first lot looking amazing. And they're going to get slightly darker because they're still cooking. They still have that heat in them. How easy was that? I mean, seriously, how easy? And you know, the thing that took the longest for me was just soaking or waiting for the nuts to soak, but it is so worth it, you guys. I honestly cannot stop eating them. They are so yummy. They are so crunchy on the outside. Listen, did you hear that? Can you hear that? A real crunch, and soft on the inside. Oh my gosh. Please make this, try them. Let me know in the comment section below how it went for you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Watch another video on this channel. I will see you over there. And now let me just go and eat all this. Okay, I'm just kidding. Bye.